The upcoming Cherenkov Telescope Array is going to detect gamma rays from high-energy objects in space. This, however, is easier said than done, as gamma rays are really rare. To detect as many gamma rays as possible, the CTA is going to be made up of around 100 telescopes covering a wide area. The CTA telescopes will be located on both hemispheres. The Northern Hemisphere site is going to be located at La Palma in the Canary Islands, and the southern site is going to be located at Paranal in Chile. The different sites are going to focus on different gamma ray sources. Gamma ray emitting objects are present in our own galaxy, the Milky Way. These are called galactic sources. This is what scientists think our Milky Way galaxy looks like, but we don't know for sure as we haven't sent any equipment far enough into space to take pictures of our own galaxy. As well as galactic sources in our own galaxy, there are also gamma ray sources located in other galaxies. These are called extragalactic sources. The CTA team want to look at both galactic and extragalactic sources with the CTA. The southern hemisphere is the best place to observe galactic gamma rays, so the telescopes on this site will spend most of their time looking at objects in the Milky Way. An example of a galactic gamma ray source is the supernova 1006. This is the remains of a star that exploded 1,000 years ago. The CTA will mainly observe extragalactic sources from the Northern Hemisphere site. Extragalactic sources are harder to observe because they are much fainter than galactic sources because they are so much further away. These extragalactic sources include blazars. These are supermassive black holes at the centre of galaxies. When spiralling material falls towards the black hole, it emits powerful jets. These jets send off high-energy gamma rays which can be detected from Earth. If you look at the site designs for La Palma and Paranal, there is one clear difference. Only the Paranal site has the small-sized telescopes. The CTA is going to be made up of 3 types of telescope: the small-sized telescopes, the medium-sized telescopes, and the large-sized telescopes. The small-sized telescopes are designed to detect higher-energy gamma rays. These are less important at the Northern Hemisphere site, as higher-energy extragalactic gamma rays don't reach the Earth. These gamma rays have to travel a long way to reach us, and if they are high energy, they interact with other photons en route to Earth and don't make it. In the Southern Hemisphere site, however, there are lots of small-sized telescopes. Galactic sources are much closer to Earth than extragalactic sources, which means the higher energy gamma rays can reach the Earth. So to conclude, the Southern Hemisphere site contains all 3 different types of telescopes, which will cover a large energy range to mainly study galactic gamma ray sources in the Milky Way, whereas the Northern Hemisphere site only contains large and medium-sized telescopes to mainly study extragalactic gamma ray sources which are much further away. Choosing a site for a telescope is really important. Cherenkov telescopes work best in high-up, dry locations which are away from big cities. The air that makes up our atmosphere can scatter Cherenkov light, making it hard to work out where the gamma rays originated from in space. Placing the telescope high up on a mountain means the Cherenkov light doesn't have to travel as far to reach the ground, meaning it is scattered less. Detecting Cherenkov light is really difficult when it is cloudy, as the clouds absorb the Cherenkov light and cause rain. Clouds are made up of tiny water droplets suspended in the sky. So if a really dry site is chosen, there will be fewer clouds to disrupt the telescopes. Spotting Cherenkov light is hard because it is really faint. The bright lights of close-by cities make it even harder. This is why telescope sites are located in isolated places where it is very dark at night. It is clear that lots of things need to be considered when choosing where to put these Cherenkov telescopes. But now the sites at Paranal and La Palma have been chosen, work has already begun to prepare the sites for telescope installation. When the telescope is finished in 2024, they will become the world's most advanced sites for ground-based gamma ray astronomy.